Hey guys, this is going to be part 2 of the video that I did yesterday about Air Force One and the connection to Revelation 811 and the Wormwood star. This is just going to be a continuation. I was trying to keep that video no longer than 20 minutes, so I left some slides out. But I'm going to finish this off, so go back and watch that video first, so you have a better understanding of what I'm showing here. I'm going to be talking about Revelation 811, again, the 871 again that I showed you, and I didn't get to the Dog Star Sirius coding. I'll be showing that to you guys today. So if you look at, I talked about Ronald Reagan's assassination attempt. So if you look at Ronald Reagan's actual death, June 5th, 2004, in relation to 12/20/2019, and yesterday's video was showing all this events that connected to 12/20/2019. But from Reagan's death to December 20th, 2019 is a total span of 811 weeks for our Wormwood connection. And eventually I'm going to get to my Revelation 1919 video. Of course, Reagan's presidency, known for the Cold War, but also his presidency was heavily coated with UFOs and aliens and Project Bluebeam, and has kind of been a theme I've been following for my last couple months in my videos. But we'll take a better look at that with Ronald Reagan eventually here. But 811 weeks after his death is 12/20/2019. I showed you 3 examples of the 871, but if you look at the Human Genome Project, it was declared complete on April 14th, 2003, and December 20th, 2019 falls within the 871st week after the completion of the Human Genome Project. Kind of interesting. Here's some Dog Star Sirius coding. The Air Force One replacements are going to be twin Boeing 747-8s, and they flew to Texas on March 27, 2019. This was the 595th day after Carolyn Kennedy was elected to Boeing's board of directors. And Sirius in Greek isopsophy sums to 595 for our Dog Star Sirius connection here. More about Boeing here. We had the 2 Boeing 737 MAX crashes recently, the Lion Air Flight 610 and the Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302. If we look at those relative to December 20th, the Lion Air crash was a total span of 59 weeks and 5 days to December 20th. Back to our 595 for Sirius. And the Ethiopian Airlines crash, 12/20 will be 9 months and 11 days total after the Ethiopian crash. For our Revelation 911 Apollyon reference here. Something else that's interesting, since we're talking about Apollyon. Apollyon is related to Helios, and 310 here is significant because if we look at Helios in Greek isopsophy, I already have it plugged in here, but Helios sums to 310, more of our star or sun symbolism. Trump and Obama connection to 12/20. If we go back and look at Trump's presidential campaign on November 5th, 2016, December 20th will be a total span of 3 years and 46 days after he was rushed off stage on November 5th, 2016. And if we look at Obama, he was born on August 4th, 1961, and 12/20/2019 is 3,046 weeks after his birth. And the 346 is significant because there are 346 weeks between the X eclipses, the Great American Eclipse, and the April 8th, 2024 solar eclipse that form an X over Carbondale, Illinois. And the total deaths between the 737 MAX crashes were 346 as well. So a big 346 theme here on 12/20. Also going back and looking at the Reagan presidency. This magazine, Time magazine, came out on May 16th, 1988. Astrology in the White House. Now we're going to look at this in the context of the Reagan assassination attempt. That was 3/30/1981, the day the Time magazine came out. Total span of 7 years, 1 month, and 17 days. And I've been talking about 12/22 quite a bit, and 12/22/2019 on the Mayan long count calendar will be 13.7117 on the Mayan calendar. And I'll show you here what's interesting in a second, but there is a bit of a twin theme that follows Ronald Reagan. He hosted the 1987 Minnesota Twins at the White House. There's some other twin stories about Ronald Reagan. He visited Twin Falls, Idaho during his presidency. But if you look at Stellarium here, we're going to have our perspective set on the sun. And we're going to look at Earth here. And on 12/22, Earth will cross into the constellation Gemini, the twins. Very interesting, considering we're talking about kind of a 9/11 theme here. The Twin Towers fell on 9/11. The symbolic twin pillars of DNA and other twin symbolism. But on 12/22, Earth will enter the constellation Gemini from the perspective of the sun, or Helios. Okay guys, I just want to get those 6 slides in for you guys that I had left over from yesterday, so thanks for watching.